Hello, my dear subscribers. So I'm Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the month of September for the sign of Pisces. Thank you very much to those that have subscribed to my channel and the ones that share my videos. Thank you for that. I also want to extend my happy Independence Days to the countries of Mexico, Brazil, Chile, and Central America. And Mexico is one of my major followers. So thank you, Mexico, for following me and subscribing to my channel and also sharing my video. Also, I would like to tell you that I have the new application called Estas. If you want to ask a question, which is right here. And this is for quick questions, like the ones that you do ask in the live videos. The only thing is this is privately, so nobody knows what you're asking for. And you don't have to do the 30-minute readings. That's the 2-3 cards readings, okay? And also I have mariatheclairvoyant.com, which is for the personal extended reading. These readings are for 30 minutes or more. This is to find out if your husband or wife is cheating, if you want to know what's going on with your life, what obstacles you have, or if any witchcraft has been done to you, or if that's not witchcraft, negative energy sent to you due to jealousy and enviness. So with that said, I'm going to start your video on Pisces. I already shuffled the cards a few times, so I'm going to start with you, Pisces, and what's going on. Remember that this is a general reading, so other energy might not resonate with you. It might also just part of the reading might resonate with you. Remember, if you have children, like some people tells me, oh, I don't have children. So remember that this is not your personal reading. So like I said, not everything is going to resonate with you. And if you want a personal reading, you know what to do. So this is for Pisces for September 2018. Pisces, September 2018. And let's see what's going on with you guys. Pisces, September 2018. If I do say something by mistakes, remember that I'm human. I believe in one of my videos in Spanish, I did say something. Instead of 18, I said 17. Remember, I'm still human. I still make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes like everybody else does. So with that said, I want you to know that if there's anything that I have might said wrong, sometimes when you're reading, it's so many things that things come on into the readings. And also you probably don't even know exactly what you're looking for, because sometimes some of you are really confused, and that's where the guidance comes along. So that's why some readings come out really confusing. It's hard to figure it out what's going on with you guys. The main energy that you have or the foundation you have is the King of Springs. So some of you, I feel that this has to do with your career for Pisces, the ones that I'm reading for, or that ones for this basically this reading come for is for maybe finances and career. So the King of Springs is fire energy, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now, and unexpected support on your cause. So you might be dealing with either a fire sign energy, or if that's not the case, that you're not dealing with a fire energy, you may just be into probably getting a promotion, or your boss is a fire energy, or you are very skilled, Pisces, and they're going to try to give you a promotion. So you so with that said, Pisces, I'm sorry I took a minute break because I needed to put my jewelry. I see a lot of fire energy, and fire energy is about careers and life purpose. So with here as the this is how you're feeling right now. This is your foundation, this is the overall, but this is what you're planning to do, this is what your intentions are. Is you have the Princess of Spring, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. So it is time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizon. Let your creativity take flight. So basically, if you are looking for a job, or you already have a job and you want to create something for yourself, maybe you have been in this job for a while and now you decide that you want to do something else, or you might be able to create your own business. Now there's so many ways to create things that you would like to do. Let's say you would like to write, you could start writing now. You are a reader, start writing now. Or you can let's say you like to bake, you could do that too, and you can be doing this on a part-time basis. Let's say you would like to go back to school and learn something new, you could do that too. So this is you thinking about what is it that you want in your life, and and creating that. If this is within the job, maybe you talk to your boss and you say, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I would like to do. These cards are pretty big, so I apologize if that doesn't cover up the whole, but this is how the cards are. With the Four of Springs, be grateful you have much to celebrate, deep feeling of peace and happiness, and conserve personal life, a content personal life. So some of you, let's say in your personal life, your creativity, your job, you're basically okay financially, you're fine. Look at this, the castle on the back of it. If this was to say that this was a love relationship, I will put it this way: you have probably a fire energy person, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Even though you're a Pisces, and it's very common for water sign to be combined with a fire sign, and you're happy with this situation that you're in with this person. And look at you, some of you might be moving in together or taking the relationship to the next level. Okay, so happiness is let's say you might just were dating and now you are steady. Okay, you decided, or he decided to tell you, he or she, whoever it is, we're gonna be steady. So that's in a love section of this. But if you are not in love or not pursuing love, but you're pursuing your career, you're gonna be happy in the career that you have taken so far. And if that was the case, that you were not happy, you are gonna concentrate on getting the job that you want, and eventually you will probably get it. This is crossing you. That means that maybe in 4 weeks, 4 months, you might be getting the job that you're looking for. If you started applying now in September, maybe they call you next year in January. Maybe they could start calling you in December. It could also be that way. And then most people hire people for the new beginning in January. So the foundation here, you have the Princess of Spring and the Prince of Springs. So immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage a passionate relationship. So with these two cards, to me, for some Pisces, maybe they're not really dealing with a job situation or a partnership, but maybe their kids is their main concerns. So some of you might be dealing with your children. Even if they're adult, they're still your children. And your worries are more into maybe the financial situation for your children. Maybe you are in an older stage and you want to leave money behind to them, so you're actually thinking of working towards the what you're going to give them. What's crowning you is the King of Autumn, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good personal company to work for. So you see, I feel that most of this is like resonating with people at work. So maybe you're very happy in the company that you work for. And you see, in your foundation, you're probably getting into a new job, because this is a movement card. So maybe this year you decide to jump into do something else, and you're happy to work for this company. In the past, you have the Five of Honor. Reach out to others for assistance. Put time in for a career change. So in the past, you probably wanted to do career changes, but you probably didn't do it because you felt that you wasn't ready for it. But this time, now you have decided that this is the time for changes. In the past, you probably was not ready, and probably they were paying you less than what you feel that you deserve. So that could be another situation too. And so in the future, or you before him, what in your future position, you had the Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth occurring one, the awakening of psychic abilities, spiritual infinities. So with the Ace of Water, to me, I feel that some of you might be a little bit more intuitive. Now you open up yourself to maybe you do have a relationship that's going to start pretty soon. Maybe in your new job, you meet someone, or not necessarily in the job scenario, but maybe somewhere around there. Now that you're making more money, you decide, okay, fine, I'm going to start probably dating, and you may be able to start a new relationship. And this could also be, see, this is feelings and emotions. It could also be your own sign, but it can also be the spring or autumn fire sign, or earth energy here. So let's see what else is here. For how you feel about yourself, this is yourself, 5 of Swords. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotion of others, focusing on what you frightens or worries you. So sometimes we have to leave people behind, people that no longer serve us. And I feel that this is what this card is telling you. Sometimes if you become a little bit more spiritual and you become more psychic, I will say, or not only that you're psychic, you follow your intuition, you're going to start seeing, when you become a little bit more spiritual, the people around you are not the best friends for you, and sometimes you're going to move on and leave people behind. So that's what happens when you become more intuitive and you start feeling the energies of other people, and then you realize that some people might envy you, or some people might be jealous of you, either at work or because that's something that all humans have, those feelings and emotions of enviness and jealousy. Some of them do manifest those feelings, some don't, but it's very common for people to do that. So that's the reason why I feel that you have to walk away from these people, and maybe this is when your intuition walks in and understand that you have to do this for yourself, to protect yourself. The next card that comes for you in your house is the 3 of Wands. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation, sadness that will heal with time. So I feel that maybe some of you, because of the 5 of Swords, is energy of feelings and emotions. So if you remember those, the regular tarot has 2 cups and 3 behind. So this is telling you that you might leave people behind, and sometimes it could have had some kind of arguments, or something happens between you and some people around you. It could be friends and family, or family members, or probably even a significant other, and so you're moving on from this, because this is telling you, like, reach out. If you're sad, Pisces, for whatever reason you are feeling these feelings, either because of conflicts with your family members or friends, you are going to reach out to people to look for the comfort. You might be heartbroken, because sometimes when a relationship breaks up in a different way, you feel heartbroken, but it's okay. We all go through that, and we have to leave some people behind. The next card that you have is the Hope and Fears. It's card, which is the 6 of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repairing a debt. So with this card, to me, it says, like, if you do good to others, it will come back to you in a different way. Maybe not the person that you help, but maybe somebody else. Also, if you owe money, Pisces, please pay it back. That's a very negative energy when you borrow people's money, or if somebody borrows money from you, the chances that the person will repay you is very little. People tend not to. It's common people not to pay the debt, but some do. Don't get me wrong, but it might be some kind of money involved with you, and you probably owe money. Maybe you were getting so little money from your job, and now that you might be getting a new position, you're able to pay this back. Let's say you got to pay your credit cards, you got to pay your friends if you owe friends. And the outcome of this position is the 6 of Summer. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from past. Remember events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So some of you might be having someone coming back from your past, and maybe that's the reason why you have a new beginning. Some of you might be taking a person back, one of your exes that come back. I don't know. how long this is going on, or it could be a person that was with you 3 years ago and he changed and you decide to take him back. He or she may not change. It doesn't matter what energy is, male or female, or he might not change, and you're going to see that it's not worth it, but you're going to be able to see that if it has something to do with that. Also, with the Six of Summer, represents the fact that you might be thinking about your past, your childhood, and you're probably going to a life review. I call it the life review, when you get into maybe 40s or 50s, and you start thinking back, what did I do with my life? Where am I at right now, and where am I going? So some of you might be doing a life review. It could be 40, it could be 60, it could be 80. It doesn't matter what age group. We tend to review our life. Some of us every year at the end of December, January, we start thinking, what did I do with my life this year, and where am I going? So some of you might be having a life review. Let me see what comes up for the King of Autumns. What is this representing, the King of Autumns, in this tarot, or this reading, this general reading? This to me is news about a job or situation, and this is you coming victorious. So probably whoever had applied for a different job or different position, you're coming with good news about that, or anything that has to do with finances. Let's say you invested money, now your rewards are greater. And hopefully it's a career situation where someone is offering the job that you're looking for or that you want. Let's see the Six of Summer, and what is this representing for you for the month of September. And look at how this card comes out over here, the Five of Swords, and then you have the Five of Cups here. So basically this energy is very similar. It could have been some kind of argument you have with someone in the past. This could be a situation, and now you're thinking back about this person, and maybe that's the person that's coming back to you, and you're gonna rekindle this relationship. Okay, like I said, this could be a water sign, or this is you with an air sign. And it doesn't have to be an earth sign. This could be a fire or autumn. It doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you had a conflict with someone or some kind of argument, and this is what's happening to you. And maybe that's the reason why you're sad. Maybe in your finances you're doing okay, but feeling wise you're not doing that great. Let me take another card to see what's going to happen with this relationship. You're very hurt. Maybe that's the reason why you have the Three of Swords, because of the Three of Winters in here, because you're very hurt about what happened with this. But remember that this is basically, this card always tells you, like, after the storm, it's light on the end of the tunnel. So you are going to recoup from that, even though this argument hurt you very much, and you're gonna come out of this. And that's why the reason that you might be thinking about your past, but you feel afraid of coming out, or probably starting a new relationship. Maybe that's the reason why you're here, because you're afraid if this person comes back to you, you're afraid of moving on. So let me see what comes up for the love reading, and see what happens in the love reading, and see what the situation entitles. So this was just a general, but I see a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. This could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, someone around there that you might feeling like that. So let's see what's going on with my single Pisces for the month of September 2018. Single Pisces for the month of September 2018. I'm not going to pick all these cards because there are too many cards here, but let's mix them again. So I want to do this reading not too long, but it can tend to go to a 30 minutes reading, but we'll see, because I'm putting the two things together. Single, look, it came out before, it came out again. So single Pisces for September 2018. Okay, some of you have are gonna meet a King of Wands person probably, and see how the King of Wands came in the regular tarot as your foundation. So some of you might be meeting a person like that has the fire energy. Okay, Pisces, financial windfall. This person might be financially wealthy or steady job, and this person is very supportive. This is the type of energy that you are looking for, Pisces, single Pisces, that you can count on that person, the person can count on you. This is the type of energy when you can rely, hold on, and be able to be with this person, because this person is supportive to your feelings and emotions, and probably supportive the things that you like to do. Others, you have the strength, so maybe you guys are being a little bit too controlling in the relationship. This just means that you met someone and you want to dominate this person, or this person wants to dominate you. So if you meet that type of person, or maybe if you are the type of person, you need to let this energy go. You may not last long with this person. If you meet a person like this, most Pisces may not allow someone to dominate them, or you may if you meet someone and you want to be the dominating, you're probably going to end up losing this person. This also could be a fire sign. I will say Leo, okay, because the strength and the sun represents Leo. So you might be meeting a person like that, but this person is not going to allow you to treat them this way. And others, you have the Nine of Chalices. So the Nine of Chalices energy is a person that is hurt, and is very let me see if it comes out here. I don't think it did. I think it's only princesses and Princess Spring and King of Autumn, Princess of Spring. So this is fire, no water. So whoever you are, you probably heard from a relationship from the past, and that's the reason why you haven't moving on to a new relationship. This is the type of energy that probably someone cheated on you, or you cheated on somebody, whichever it is, and now you're hurting because of that situation, and that's what's not letting you move on in a relationship right now. So this could be happening to the single ones, that they're not moving on. And remember, in the regular tarot, you have a broken heart. You don't actually have the name, but you do have the should I call it, the Three of Springs. There's a broken feeling situation, and the Six of Summer, thinking of the past. So some of you might be having that, and that specific energy. For couples, Pisces, for the month of September 2018, let's see what's going on with you guys. Couples, Pisces, for the month of September 2018, 6 of Wands, the Highest Priest, and wow, there's 2 cards here, so I will keep it. Some of you in the couples relationships are probably, first you have the 6 of Wands, so you probably need to, if you're already in a relationship, to sparkle your relationship a little bit more. This is the type of energy when you're meeting someone and you start to flirt with them, and maybe you need to rekindle your relationship right now. Maybe if your relationship is a little bit cold, dry because of children or whatever you have, you might need to rekindle this. Others, with the Highest Priestess, you have energy that you may want to separate yourself from the person that you're in, or you are already separated, and now you're thinking about what your next step is going to be. Maybe you're going to need to look for someone to give you guidance. Maybe you go to a marriage counselor, to those that are a couple, or you might, if it's not necessarily a marriage counselor, it could be someone that can help you. Okay, someone that can help you deal with the situation that you're in right now. You decide that, oh, okay, I'm going to talk to my friend, or someone that's older, or someone that had someone that has been in a relationship. Maybe you speak to an elder. So that's what the energy of the Highest Priestess is to me is representing. To others, with the Hangman, you might be having problems with sexual encounters. Like, you probably, I would say this is more like in the older group, that you guys might have a problem with this is like basically like erectile dysfunction for the men or women, or you're just making a sacrifice. You are with this person, but you're having physical problems and you're making a sacrifice. Impotent for the male. Okay, women might be just getting dry. That could be a reason why you're sacrificing yourself. Maybe you're not able to perform correctly or good. And the last card that came out is Four Pentacles. So with those, it might be that you're a little bit tired of this relationship, and that's what I feel that some of you needs to rekindle. So you have two major arcanas for the general love reading. So with the highest priest also, this could be that you might be also waiting for something, waiting for a message, waiting for let's say you had separated, you waiting for this person to send you something in writing, maybe a text, a call. You guys are separated, but one of you is waiting for maybe you or maybe the other person. Remember that relationships are not written in black and white, so just be patient to if you're waiting for your ex to come back, or if you had a very bad argument and someone is away from you. So this is what I see for the energy of love energy for the month of September, and I hope this resonates to some of you. The last cards that I'm doing is I'm taking 3 cards from the Angel Dreams Oracle card. I don't think it's in my listing. And with this card, so what basically what I need to what I'm asking these cards is to tell me is what is the lesson that you learned for the month of September, or you need to learn for this month of September, or the situation that you're in, Pisces. What is the lesson? Okay. You had 2 cards here. Actually, you got 3 cards, but let me send the intention. What is the lesson that Pisces needs to take for the month of September? Okay, this is basically your GPS card. Dress rehearsal, alternate courses or choices. So what is the step that you need to take? This is the lesson. Okay, this is the step that you could make. It's up to you. You don't have to. This is optional. Okay, let's see. What is the step that you need to make? Selenite, spiritual activation and stimulation. And the last card, what is the outcome of this reading? What is the outcome of this reading? What is the outcome of this reading for September 2018? Or what does Pisces needs to do? This is basically your GPS card. The outcome is your GPS card. Wow, spring comes out 3 times in this reading. I don't know why, but that's what it came out. So so to some of you, Pisces, you had the dress rehearsal card, alternative course, and choices. So if you are, let's say, in a situation where you're separated, or you are starting a new relationship, the card tells you, do not delay in making the choices faking you. This is an auspicious moment to fill out an alternative course of action. Take time to sense your body reaction to your current circumstances. Rehearse, okay, and an option you would like, and a huge your physical reaction. Note that the differences between your current life and the imagined endless scenario. Go with the choice that makes you feel happier, even if it's seemingly difficult change. So maybe if you have what should we call it? If you have going to a job interview, rehearse your job interview, let's say. And if you would like to try an alternative in a dress rehearsal dream, focus upon the relevant situation before falling asleep. Upon awakening, notice how you feel and any messages you receive during the dream time. Additional messages for this card is you're being guided to change your course of direction as your current situation no longer serves you. Call upon your support system to help these life changes. And if you remember, this one is telling you to call upon your friends, okay? Call upon helpers. If you need help, you need to call on someone. See, anything that worries you, everything happens for a reason. Remove yourself from negative actions or negative people. So remember that this is telling you, like, you maybe have to recourse yourself to another person and another people around you. So that's what that card states for me. Let me put them more in the middle so you guys can see it. The next card that you get is the spiritual activation. And again, if you see, one of the cards tells you about a spiritual activation. Let me see which one is it. This is just to resonate with the other cards. So let's see. After this one is also following your dreams, if you remember that. And the Ace of Summer is psychic abilities, spiritual activation and stimulation. So remember that. That's the card selenite. And selenite it says this card is coming for you today to inspire you to become more spiritual active. You can use selenite crystals to stimulate and balance your chakras. Use it to clear any congested energies, negativity from your physical and etheric body. This will lift you awareness of higher planes or inner experiences where you can commune with the angels and your spirit guides. Selenite also acts as a magic wand and its energy expands and it comes to all into contact with. This card asks you to be clear with your intentions, as they too are similar to magic wand. They carry your thoughts out in the universe and manifest. So see, and this is telling you expand your horizons. Take your creativity, take a flight. So excuse me, my tongue is getting all messed up. So, and this one is basically a renewal, and I will say that one of the card was renewal. King of Springs, Five of Autumns, and Six of Autumns. Okay, so basically I will say that this is also designated with these two cards. This is creativity, expand your horizons, your activity flight, and the Ace of Summer. So with the spring, basically it's almost the same thing, but more or less the spring is the renewal. Okay, this is more like a spiritual activation. This is more like the spirit, and this is more like a new beginning. So see, you are going to have a new beginning, and the cards basically new projects. Maybe you have a new job, new project, new renewal, your physical, mental, and spiritual. So you might be spiritual, renewing yourself, renewing your body, you awakening, your third eye, quickeness and opening new vitality, exercise. You might need to go ahead and exercise, take the step to make everyday move. The spring card also indicates that the goals, the new projects you have planted are taking root. Continue to tend to these seeds, ideas, and you fully blossom. So let's say you decided that you're going to make a new a creator. Remember how I said it from the beginning. You want to create a new job, you want to create a project, maybe you want to have a second job, and maybe this is going to be with your own creativity. Archangels Raphael, Uriel, and Jophiel and Metatron are associated with the symbol. You will be heading into a new direction with users, a rebirth or refresher start. So maybe you have a new job and this is going to be your new direction. Rekindle a relationship. Some of you might go back to a relationship that you had some kind of problem, and you may end up rekindling this relationship. You're going back to this person, and remember, it came in the past with you let me see, the Six of Summer. This is you thinking about the past in a relationship. So some of you might be rekindling the relationship. Awaken your maiden or your warrior aspect. Try responding to situations with delight and grace. Cultivate these qualities within yourself so that they become fully realized. So if you're concentrating in the love relationship, you may end up rekindling the new relationship and starting a new beginning, and starting fresh, and starting from zero, like it says here. So with that said, dear Pisces, I hope the reading resonates with you guys. Love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. This is a general reading, love and relationships. So basically, again, to some, you the outcome is a renewal, awakening, and new beginnings. Bye bye. Love and light.